Welcome back, everybody, to the Las Vegas Raiders franchise. In Week 5, we got a huge matchup here in the division against the Denver Broncos. Now, this AFC West so far this year to start off through the first 4 weeks is looking very, very good. We're 4-0. We've seen the Chiefs in Week 1, which is a tough game, but the Broncos also, team we're about to face here, 3-1, and you have the Los Angeles Chargers right now at 3-1, and you can see the point differential for each team looking really, really good. So I think this is going to be a tough matchup divisional wise. I mean, a tough division to win this year regardless. I think we have the team to win it, but still, this is going to be tough. Now, I would say for Denver, to me, Daniel Jones has been playing all right. They just still haven't figured out the quarterback spot. I mean, Javonte Williams, a great running back. They brought in Deebo Samuel last year in free agency. You got Jerry Jeudy and Cortland Sutton. Solid receiving core. Deebo's like a fantastic, obviously, receiver. Dolchik's not too bad of a tight end. But I would say if you had a better quarterback to me, maybe this offense is even better. Now, defensively, I think they've drafted very well. Manny Thomas. They like the name Manny drafting, that's for sure. But Manny Thomas, they took a couple years ago. This year, they took Manny Golden. He'll be their top, kind of nose tackle, rush DT, pretty much. So far, no sacks in his young career, just 4 games in. And those two guys, absolutely beastly. But Elijah Broyles, they drafted just last year. I mean, he is a superstar, X-Factor, unbelievable type talent. I mean, you could compare him almost to like a Von Miller. I know he only had 4.5 last year, but he has the ability to dominate. So we obviously are going to have to watch out for him for sure. Defensively in the secondary, I think that's where they're really good. I mean, we'll see here in a second. You got Patrick Surtain, who is 99 overall, Jamarcus Driver, and Jakari Bryant, who they drafted this year. A guy that we actually had on our board. Could have thought taking, but obviously he was going to head too far up. He's only a normal dev, but you could see as a rookie, 80-man coverage, 77 zone, 93 speed. And then he got Justin Simmons in the back end, veteran player, and Julian Love. So this secondary, I think, is absolutely fantastic. I think we're going to have a tough time. And then obviously Jalen Jenkins is out. So, we usually can rely on that run game with Jalen Jenkins, but now we're going to have to rely on Keaton Mitchell and then the rookie Denard Stamper. So those are the two guys we're going to have to rely on in this game because I think the run game will be important. And, lately I think I've been going away from it a little bit too much. If we get shut down, we just kind of roll away from it. But we're going to have to run the ball. I mean, this secondary is too good. They have some really good pass rushers. So, we're going to have to. Clayton Crockett, our late first-round pick. You can see he is a star dev that has been revealed. He is only a star, but you know what? I'll take it. Star dev that's better, obviously, than normal. So at least, if you have a breakout chance down the road, he'll at least go up to superstar. So, big-time matchup here. This is huge. Give us a little bit more room in the division. Give another team the second loss of the season. So that's going to really help out. But if Denver can come in here, beat us, man, this division is going to be crazy. This is going to be a crazy year. Here we go as we're going to receive the ball first, and we're actually going to return this about 3 yards back in the end zone. And that's only going to start us at the 15-yard line, so probably not the best decision to run it back there. But here comes Max Sampson in this Raiders offense. Sampson has been fantastic to start this season. Nearly 1,300 yards already, 8 touchdowns. I mean, the yardage is just crazy so far this year. He is definitely on pace for nearly 5,000 yards. As Sampson over the middle, that's going to be caught there by Joseph Good, just short of the first down, and brings up a 3rd down and 1. Here's Denard Stamper, the rookie. Give it to him, cuts it through just enough, and he gets the first down up to the 26-yard line. Obviously, no Jalen Jenkins, so we'll see a lot of Stamper in this game. Like to get Keaton Mitchell involved. Just trying to find that balance between both of them. Maybe do you go with a hot hand as Max Sampson makes an absolute mistake. How do you not throw that one away? Man, all right, that's a loss. But on 3rd and 15, he just makes up for it. Finds Isaiah Likely, first down. Well, I've always wanted Joseph Good to be that go-to guy. He just hasn't been, but he's very good. Where, I think, obviously, Jalen Waddle's been the go-to guy for sure. When you need a play, go to Jalen Waddle. But I think Isaiah Likely's turning into that. As a nice run there from Keaton Mitchell. But yeah, I think he really is. I think he's starting to be that guy. As not this time. And yeah, that's a guy we are definitely concerned with. Manny Thomas in the pass rushing ability, but makes a great run stop there. And now another 3rd and long, 3rd and 13. And that's going to be a sack. So we're running into some issues there. You don't want to be in those 3rd and long situations against this secondary. But they brought the heat that time. It worked out. And that's going to be a punt. And here comes Daniel Jones. 881 yards on the season. You can see relying more on the run game. But still, solid. And he can run himself. He definitely can. As they throw this out to Sutton. And he's going nowhere. Nice job by Cam Oliver. Getting the little stoppage there and allowing Christopher Smith to come over and clean that up. 3rd down and 8. Throwing to the outside, that one. Misintended for Judy. Crockett probably could have picked that off. I think he was more going for the tackle. Quick punt. Here comes the offense. Sampson back to throw, trying to get a play action, and that's a mistake, and Manny Thomas picks it off. Man, that was a terrible throw. Terrible throw, terrible decision. Man, that's tough. Trying to catch him a little bit off guard with the play action. Obviously, we haven't ran the ball too much so far, so they didn't bite, and they dropped Thomas into coverage. Did not really expect that play. Really good play, just maybe a bad throw. And now Denver in business here. Got some really good field position, momentum on their side. And a 2nd down and 2 as they're going to fire quickly. It is caught. Nice catch there by Jerry Jeudy. Hanging on to that one. Takes the hit from Oliver. But move the chains. Oh, man, Dolchik. He just should have had that one. That should have been a catch and a 1st down. He drops it. We'll see how big that's going to be. 3rd down and 3. They decide to go with the run game, and Nakobe Dean's going to come down and make a fantastic stop. Williams going nowhere, and because of that drop, well, they obviously had the 3rd down, but that could have been a 1st. So now they got to settle a field goal here. Kick is going to be up, and it is good. So Denver gets 3 points off the turnover. You know, we haven't seen that many bad decisions and bad throws this year from Sampson, but that was definitely one of them as we go back to the run. Keaton Mitchell picking up around 5. 2nd down and 5. Over the middle, just getting that throw in there before the linebackers there. Finds John Mechie for the catch and a Raiders 1st down. 2nd down and 10. Here comes the blitz again, and that's going to be incomplete, intended for Isaiah Likely. I'll tell you what, Denver is bringing some heat here early on. They are not shying away from the blitz, that's for sure. 3rd down and 10, and we're going to find Jalen Waddle. Catch, 1st down. That time they showed blitz, backed out, and we took advantage of it. Catch, 1st down, no back to the run. Stamper getting some really good blocks, and he's down to the 18-yard line, and a Raiders 1st down. As we got a little injury there for Denver, Isaiah McGuire. Now 2nd down and 11. Here comes the heat again. Man, right now we are struggling, I would say, with this defensive front of Denver. We really are. And it's putting us in some 3rd and long situations. Sampson looking, but we have been able to convert them as Jalen Waddle is there. Catch and a 1st down. I feel like every 3rd down we're having is 3rd and long. But we find Waddle, 1st down. We're down to the 3. We're going to hand this one to Stamper. Going to the outside, and Stamper's going to power his way in for the touchdown. Denard Stamper in for the score. And obviously, going to get more carries with the injury to Jenkins. And I think as the season continues to roll out, we'll see more of him as well. I mean, obviously, with a 99 break tackle, he is a fantastic young running back. I don't think he's going to win Rookie of the Year like Jenkins last year, but man, the 1-2 punch of Jenkins and Stamper could be something else. I mean, I think it's going to be better than last year with Derrick Henry. But we'll see. Hopefully both can stay healthy throughout the entire season, but we take a 7-3 lead. See how Denver responds. 2nd and 2. Throwing it quickly. Caught. Deebo Samuel with the grab. You can see he's 6 for 8, Jones, but only 29 yards. These are some really short, quick throws. They're not allowing pressure to get there. And this is a good one. As Jeudy breaks a tackle, he'll get all the way up to the 31-yard line. And that's what you get sometimes. You know, We're going to say, hey, throw the short ones. We trust in our pass rush. We're going to cover those short ones up after he throws it, but now he throws over the top of us. He's got it, first down, and, now down to the 23-yard line. So Jones and this Broncos offense making adjustments, but they throw short again. They get the block. Stolcic in for the touchdown. So right now, I'm seeing a little bit of issues. We're going to have to press. Man, he is just getting the ball out so quick. We can't do anything in pass rush ability. Even if you get in there, the ball's already gone. As lookout pressure on Sampson. Manny Thomas is having himself a great game so far. As Denver now has the lead, 10-7. Here comes the blitz again. We're going to go underneath. Isaiah Likely just going to be just a tad short at the 34. But man, they have been rough so far, as we're going to run this one with Sampson up the middle. Depends on the spot, and they'll give it to him. We'll take it, first down, move the chains. And this one off to Stamper. Got some running room. Simmons misses it. Stamper breaking tackles. Breaks another one. And he carries defenders down to the 32-yard line. That's what you get with him. In open field, I'd have to say, he has surprisingly more speed than I thought. He's been very good in open space. He's not going to, usually break away. But this is what he can do. Breaks 1, 2, 3. Carries 2 others down. I mean, what a run there from Stamper. And right now, we go back to Keaton Mitchell. Here comes the speed of Mitchell, and he gets up for the first down. So right now, I was going to say maybe thinking going to Stamper more often, but Mitchell's been solid so far in this game, and you get that speed going as well as that's going to be Manny Thomas. Wow. Did anybody block him there? Obviously not. He just shot through there. Didn't even have a chance at any play. Look out up top. There you go, sack. Right now, this line, that was Manny Golden, the rookie. That's his first sack of his career. They're dominating us. Oh, my goodness. Look at Manny Thomas, and somehow Max Sampson finds Jalen Waddle. I don't know if you saw Manny Thomas on the outside. He just obliterated our right tackle. Obliterated him. It wasn't even close. Just a great play from Sampson and Waddle. Hand that off to Mitchell. Nothing there. Now a third down and goal for the one. We got Stamper in the backfield. We're going to hand it to Stamper, and he's going to be stuffed. Drew Sanders comes up, makes the stop. You know what? I think we got to take the 3. Just kick the field goal. Go into half, 10-10. And there you go. So, tie ball game. Squared up 10 apiece. We go into halftime. We got ourselves a game, and this is definitely what I thought was going to happen for sure. You could see we have dominated the offensive snaps. 38-14, but it's only a 10-10 game. So Denver has, you got to feel good if you're Denver, because you're also getting so much pressure on Sampson, so we're going to have to make some adjustments. Kansas City visited Green Bay, and they won 21-14, so 4-1. Mahomes, a couple of touchdowns. He only had 133 pass yards. Not a lot of yardage in that game. Wow, really low. Stark only had 100 yards passing. Go down to Houston. They right now have a 14-0 lead over the Bucks. Texans trying to get to 3-2 on the season. Tua with 124 yards and a touchdown. And let's go to Cincinnati, a team that we will week. They are 5-0. Burrow throws for 4 touchdowns. Win over the Chargers. 3 touchdowns for Herbert. But there you go. The Bengals, we'll see them next week. The question is, will we have a matchup of 2 5-0 teams, or is Denver going to take us down here? Here we go. They'll start off with the ball. Jones to fire to the outside, and that is caught. Cortland Sutton there for the catch, and a Denver first down. Man, Burrow 4 touchdowns. That is going to be one heck of a matchup either way. But like I said, we got to worry about this game here because we're in a dogfight right now. They really haven't ran the ball much, but that was an 8-yard run. Now second down and 10 after they get the first. Jones fires to the outside. That's caught by Dolcic, and he's got the catch close to another first down. Third down and very, short, I would say. More like half than 4. Herbert heat outside, doesn't matter. Deebo Samuel has the catch, first down, but there is a flag on the play. It was a late flag. First, I was thinking maybe roughing the passer, but it's going to be a holding call on Jerry Jeudy. So drop 10 from that holding call, and it brings it back to a 3rd down and 2. First down doesn't count. Jones fires. It's picked off by Christopher Smith. He read that perfectly. They're getting those short passes, those quick passes, and he kind of baits Jones into throwing that ball. Gets over there quickly, and what a play. You can see he's looking for the tight end, and man, it seems like Smith ran the route for him. Got to the spot. I don't even know if that's completed anyway if Smith's not there. And we get an interception. So that was a massive holding call on Jerry Jeudy. Instead of that first down, brings it back. We get the pick. And now we're in business here after the completion there to Joseph Good. 1st and 10. Play action. Oh, look out. We'll go underneath the Kohler. And Kohler's got room, and he's got a first down. Man, I feel sorry for Max Sampson in this game. He is just getting annihilated. Even on some completions, he's just getting hit left and right. Look out again, man. Right up the middle. And luckily for him, just gets rid of it in time and brings up a 3rd down and 9. Sampson looking. More pressure in his face. Throws it up, looking for the tall Joseph Good. Can't bring it down. Incomplete. We'll have to settle for 3 here. So Carlson on 43-yard field goal. Kick is going to be up, and it is good. Man, I have to look at the stats for Carlson. He hasn't missed in I don't know. I mean, I think the first year we missed 1 field goal. He's like the Roman Reigns, if you're a wrestling fan, of the kicking world. He just doesn't miss. He doesn't lose, whatever you want to say. I mean, he just doesn't. It's been like 3 years since he missed a field goal here. And that's one thing that I have to say with Madden. Please change the kicking style. It's way too easy. It's just way too easy. I think they got to come up with something a little bit different to make field goals a little bit more difficult, especially if you have, a mid-range kicker. Those 45 to 50 should be difficult, and I feel like they're just way too easy. So I would like a different system with kicking, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. 3rd down and 3. They go underneath the Javonte Williams and a first down. But still, it's only a 3-point lead. Denver right now driving here at the 40. 2nd and 5. We're bringing some heat. It's picked up over the middle. Dolchis with a catch and a first down. So even our blitzing just hasn't been getting there. It's been picked up. Jones has made some really good decisions. He's been playing, other than that pick, but still that was just a really good play by the defender. As I say this, finally, Max Crosby gets through for the sack. That is our first sack of the game. Couldn't have come at a better time. So this is going to set up a 54-yard field goal attempt here to try to tie this game up. Kick is up, and that's dead perfect. Dead perfect. Wow. No problem. All tied up at 13 apiece. End of the 3rd quarter here. We're going to fire this up, and Isaiah Likely has the grab and a first down. So we head into the 4th quarter. Tied at 13. 1st and 10, and Keaton Mitchell is going absolutely nowhere. That is a loss of 3. The rookie Golden with the stop. 3rd down and 6. They show blitz. They back out. Sampson looking incomplete, intended for Waddle, and you can see the pressure has gotten to Sampson. He's just not really comfortable staying in the pocket. He's been rolling out, and the coverage down the field has been good. So we give real credit to Denver's defense as Dolchik with the catch, and he's up to the 27-yard line. Gets Denver out of that bad field position. First down. Looking, firing, and what a catch! Wow! I'm not sure how that was even completed. What a throw from Daniel Jones. What a catch. And Denver on the move, trying to take the lead here. We bring some heat. This time it pays off. Amari Burney gets through for a big-time sack. Loss of 9. And this is going to make this a 3rd and long. Jones looking. Gets out of the pocket, but Owe is there for the sack. Jones made the mistake trying to roll out. Owe got wide enough, brings him down. Massive sack. Great stop from the defense. 7 minutes left in this game. We'll go back to the run game. Stamper makes a nice move, and Stamper picking up around 9 up to the 31-yard line. 2nd and 1. Go back to Stamper. Get some really good blocks, and he's got a first down. So right now, try to settle things down. Go back to that run game. Go back to Stamper and company, and then play action off it. Play our game. Don't get out of it. 2nd and 10. Firing down the field, and incomplete for good. Overthrown. You can see Sampson's throw just not there, and now brings up a 3rd down and 10. So much for that strategy, just like that. But we're going to go over to Wicks has got it, and Wicks has got a big first down. Huge 3rd down conversion, and we move into Denver territory up to the 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Back to the run. Stamper, good with a great block. Stamper keeps it rolling, breaks off one tackle, and he's in for the touchdown. Denard Stamper with a big-time run here with 5 minutes left in this ball game. What a block from Joseph Good. And then Stamper does the rest. Breaks off the one tackle, and then it was all Patrick Surtain, and he just took him into the end zone. Jamarcus Driver diving, couldn't get him. Touchdown Stamper. Biggest touchdown, obviously, of his career here so far. This young career, only 5th game in. Takes the lead, 20-13. And now with 5 minutes left, it's up to this defense as Jones rolls out, and that is not going to be anything at all. No gain on the completion. Can the defense get stops here? They go to Javonte Williams. Nice cut up the field. Williams will be brought down by Smith, but not before he picks up a first down. He only has 6 carries this entire game. I don't know about that. 2nd and 7. They're going to go back with them. Hey, we were ready for that time. Crosby is there. Christian Harris as well. That's going to be a loss and a 3rd down and 10. Jones to throw. Looking, goes underneath the Deebo Samuel, breaks off a tackle, and Deebo's got the first. That's what Deebo can do. Maybe the toughest receiver in football to bring down. So after a false start penalty, got a 1st and 15. Jones looking. We bring heat to the outside. It does work because that's a loss of 3 on the completion. 2 minutes left here in this ball game. In a 3rd and 17. Jones making some adjustments at the line. We're dropping back into coverage. There's a run, and Williams breaks off a couple tackles, and Williams has got the first. Wow. What a play call on 3rd and 17, knowing you're going to go for it. So, get whatever you can get with the run. Well, they get more than enough. They get the first. And now Sutton keeps it going, the missed tackle now, and that's a first down to the 24 as Denver looking to tie this game up. 55 and rolling here. Jones back to throw. Getting outside the pocket. Jones looking, and he is going to have that completed, I believe. It is, but it's for no gain, but the clock does stop. So a 3rd down and 10. Obviously 4-down territory. Jones looking. Pressure coming, and a sack from Uche. They're going to hurry it up instead of calling a timeout. That's interesting. I would call a timeout there. Get in the play you want. 4th and 22, could be the ball game, going up top, and Oliver knocks it away, incomplete. What a stop from the defense. They still have all 3 timeouts. We got to at least get maybe a first, or just run enough on these plays to run the clock out. There's a timeout, 9 seconds left. Don't fumble here. Stamper, he's got the first down, holds onto the ball, and that is your ball game. 20-13 is going to be your final. That was a very, very good football game. Defense played absolutely outstanding. Now, Max Sampson, to me, some of his throws, you could almost tell that the pressure that he was getting, right in his face and the coverage down the field, some of his throws were just off. And not his best game, but Denard Stamper, outstanding. Really good run blocking down the field. I thought Keaton Mitchell ran the ball really well as well. So, give the running game some credit. We knew it was going to be the key to this game. And then the defense just doing enough, getting pressure when we needed it. We didn't have a sack pretty much, up until midway third quarter. And we get the sack, get 4 sacks there in the final quarter and a half to close this out. Christopher Smith actually got Defensive Player of the Week with the 12 total tackles and the pick. He was all over the place that game. You see Burrow got the Offensive Player of the Week with the 4 touchdowns, and we'll see him next week. So let's take a look at some stats here through 5 games. Sampson almost 1,500 yards. That was his worst game of the season. Still, 1,500 yards through, 5 games, averaging about 300 yards a game. That's crazy. Look at Waddle averaging 20 a catch. Touchdowns only at 2, but Isaiah Likely over 400 yards. Averaging near 16 a catch. Even Joseph Good is averaging 22 a catch this year. That is crazy stuff. The averages are pretty nuts with catching, especially 15 for a tight end. That's absolutely insane. Obviously, Smith's going to roll up the tackle rankings there with a 12 tackle game. Crosby with 10 tackles for loss in the season. Leading us in sacks, there's no surprise there with 6. Uche and Owe with 4. So, like the production, I feel like sometimes this season we are kind of disappearing a little bit, but when we need it, it happens. That's for sure. So you can see Pat Mahomes is leading the league in pass yards and touchdowns. 14 on the season. Thad Wise there with 13. Burrow with 12. There's Bryce Young with 11. Bunch of guys there at 10. Rob Kramer having a pretty good season for the Rams. A lot of good young quarterbacks stepping up. Bijan Robinson, the defending rushing title champ. He's leading the league right now in rushing. This is what I wanted to see. How many running backs are going to be kind of new? We're seeing some names up there. That's cool to see. Garrison Coates, there you go. He has 8 touchdowns on the season. Damian Pierce was 7. Jenkins was 7. Enrique Watford was 6. Pollard. There's Adrian Dickerson with 5. And Gil Bushrod actually with 5 for the Chargers. So we're seeing some new names in the running back spots. So that's really cool to see. Higgins is leading the league in yards, who we will see here coming up. I mean, you got Higgins. You got Jamar Chase. I mean, this Bengals offense, we saw it in the playoffs. We had some struggles against them. I mean, our offense was good. Their defense, I think, is their weak point. Their secondary is not the greatest. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. I was saying the run game was important in this game. I'm saying we're going to have to just sling the ball next week, 100%. The Bengals secondary is kind of weak. Their pass rushing, not the greatest. So I think we got to play to our advantage in that sense. I don't know if they're going to have anybody that's going to be able to cover Jalen Waddle. I think he could have a big game, and obviously Isaiah Likely. I mean, we could have, I think there's a good possibility that we could have another 300-yard game with Max Sampson. Everything's right, but our offensive line has to hold up. In this game, it was such a struggle. So hopefully things can hold up, and we can at least answer, because I think even with how good our defense is, it's going to be a tough test against this Cincinnati offense and Joe Burrow and company. It really, really is. They're going to put up some points, so we're going to have to do what we can to put up a lot of points as well to try to beat them, because they are looking good. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Just hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.